Yeesh, it's time for another kick to the teeth for Pikmin 4. Recently, IGN brought out an article talking about E3 2018 and Nintendo's additional thoughts on the games shown and not so shown. And along with that, there were 6 big games mentioned to be actively missing. These included Metroid Prime 4, Pokemon for Switch, Mother 3 as a Western release, Animal Crossing, Yoshi for Nintendo Switch, and Star Fox, or at least the Star Force-Cade fun game. I've already forgotten what it's called. Once again, Pikmin was omitted though, suggesting at least to a few people that Pikmin 4 is even less of a possibility since it wasn't even mentioned as being missing. That being said, there might be a little more to this article than what it says at face value. All of the games mentioned here were things that simply had a strong relevancy now, and all were mentioned due to the fact that the questions were brought up by the interviewers. Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon for Switch were mentioned because of their appearance at last year's E3, giving a clear connection to why they should be mentioned here this year. As for Mother 3, this simply came due to the questionnaires constant asking about it every single year, which led Reggie to even say it's being acknowledged in the first place. If we had such a dedicated journalist for Pikmin 4, we could very well get the same response from Reggie. Animal Crossing again pops up because of the recent success of Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. And Yoshi for Nintendo Switch has been on and off of Nintendo Directs for ages now, so it's a quite relevant forefront for upcoming Nintendo games, so of course, that one would be mentioned too. The last of the 6 being mentioned is Star Fox, understandably because it actually had an appearance in E3 2018 at someone else's conference. So what does all this mean for Pikmin 4? Is it even more doomed than it was before? No, or at least I don't think so. This was another case of simply people not caring about Pikmin 4 enough to ask, despite all the supposed lashback about it. But in the same way, Reggie's vague marketing statements work to give us some hope too, as they are designed to do. He says, fill in the blank of your favorite franchise. Our mentality will be we'll announce information close to its launch date versus teasing people for years on end. This, of course, is going on with Nintendo's new marketing strategy to not hype up their games, or at least not make them last so long. Taking a completely opposite approach to Breath of the Wild, games will be released somewhat soon after they are shown off in trailer form for the first time. This means Pikmin 4 could very well have some showable footage to be seen, but Nintendo is simply keeping it under wraps for the sake of not making us wait as long, which ironically is making us wait even longer. So what could this mean for Pikmin 4 specifically? Well, since it always seems to come out during the July, August, September time of year, and the latest gaming window Nintendo has revealed at the moment is Smash Ultimate in December, and Fire Emblem sometime in 2019, we can assume Nintendo has a 6-month-ish window that they want to keep before showing off a game. So, with that in mind, I predict we will be hearing of Pikmin 4 during an early 2019 Nintendo Direct. It sucks, I know, but that sounds like the trend they're going for at the moment. They're trying to keep everything at a 6-month arm's length. Although if you want a little bit more motivation, Hey Pikmin was announced in September of 2016 and released in July of 2017. Meaning with that kind of window, maybe we'll be hearing about Pikmin 4 in less than 3 months' time. Or the whole franchise died along with Hey Pikmin. Pikmin 4 is cancelled and all hopes are lost. The Nintendo ship has lifted and we've all been left behind. I don't know. What are your thoughts? And I guess I'm gonna become a Pikmin news channel now, huh? This shouldn't be too crazy hard considering how incredibly rare it is for Pikmin to even be mentioned, but still. Do let me know what you think of this kind of video. I decided to make it just because people were linking it to me and wanted to hear my thoughts, so let me know how I did. And I'm guessing you like the little bit of extra analytical stuff I put alongside it. Makes it a bit more interesting than simply making a 1-minute video reading out the entire article for a simple cash grab. That just sucks. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough for such a simple article. I'm gonna end it off here. If you hear of any other Pikmin news of any kind, do be sure to tell me about it and I may very well make another Pikmin update video like this one. But for now, my name's been Daz, you didn't really care, and I'll see you in a bit.